First off, I'd like to congratulate all the recipients of this First Wine Bank scholarship. And second of all, I'd like to thank First Wine Bank for really taking the initiative to provide the funding for you folks to be able to attend the GCA Creates Academy. When the Guam Contractors Association first were looking into creating a facility to train our local workforce, the military buildup really wasn't in our minds. In fact, I don't even think it was even talked about during that time. And of course, in 2006, that was a big announcement, and so the timing was perfect. We rely heavily on foreign workers, and we've been criticized for having foreign workers here. And so this is one way to train the local workforce because, you know, let's face it, back in the day, construction industry was a sexy occupation to have. Now it's not. Okay, you're working out in the hot sun, okay? And we need to change that image because this is where the job's going to be in the next few years. And if we don't have the people here on Guam to do that, then, you know, this whole military buildup thing that's coming up is, you know, all for naught, really, because the people of Guam will benefit. And so the creation of the Trades Academy, we're giving that opportunity to the residents of Guam who are interested in the construction industry, and as Bert mentioned in several of his speeches, a willingness to learn. And great companies like First Hawaiian Bank, that's why they have that, you know, just say yes, or, you know, everything's about yes, right? Well, it's yes to you guys. Yes, we're going to provide this opportunity for some of our local residents here to take advantage of the programs at the Trades Academy. And this is not something that we created. This is something that's been tested and proven back in the States. They're using the same curriculum, the same courses that are being taught throughout the United States. And as much as we don't want you to leave for greener pastures, I guess if you want to call it that, we want you guys to stay here. But you take those credentials with you anywhere in the U.S. and they'll be recognized. Ultimately, I think you guys want to get the U.S. DOL, U.S. Department of Labor Journeyman Certificate. And so some of you are already employed, you know, ask your employers to sponsor you in an indentured apprenticeship program. If you're not yet employed and you respond to some of these ads that are coming out, and please respond to those ads. Okay, those ads that you see in the newspapers, those aren't for H2 workers, those are for local residents looking for work, and you need to respond to those ads and let them know that I am going through some training, I want to take on this position as a carpenter, plumber, HVAC technician, you know, whatever, okay? And insist that you then be indentured as an apprentice. There's a funding program that will help you as students afford or pay for the academics, and there's also a funding program for the company where they can take 50% of your salary and everything else that they've used for the training program against the gross receipts tax. So there's a lot of incentives there. You just need to act on it and have your employer or potential employer also act on it. So don't just stop here. This is a start, and thanks to the folks over at First Hawaiian Bank, this is a start for you guys. But you need to keep moving forward. Don't just stop because the money stops. Okay, there's other opportunities out there. You need to find those as well and continue to train and ultimately graduate from the program and hopefully be an entrepreneur and start your own construction firm or your own maintenance company. Okay, that's what, as the governor's always mentioned, the Guamanian dream. So that's going to be the Guamanian dream for everybody here. It's not just to work at good paying jobs, but eventually graduating and being an entrepreneur and starting your own company. I think that should be your ultimate goal. But again, congratulations to all of you. I look forward to seeing a lot of you guys in the near future. And thank you so much for companies like First Hawaiian Bank for providing the opportunity.